Dear students, yesterday I told you the question. I am explaining you with very brief note. Point number one, building 1,80,000 appreciated by 20%. Advantage to the business 1,80,000 20% means 36% advantage, 36,000 advantage to the business firm. Here 36,000. Number two, furniture appreciated to 80,000. Old value of the furniture was 65,000. It is appreciated to 80,000. It means it is an increase of 15,000. So that will be shown into the credit side of revaluation account. Next, equipment 95,000 depreciated by 15,000. 15,000 is a loss to the business. So it will be shown in the debit side of revaluation account. Debit side of revaluation account. Next, vehicle of 1,40,000 depreciated to 1 lakh. It's been decrease in 40,000, loss of 40,000. That will be shown in the debit side of revaluation account here. Then stock 18,000 of which 6,000 is obsolete. Out of 18,000, 6,000 stock is damaged. It is a loss. It will be shown in the debit side of revaluation account. Next, provision for doubtful debt 10%. Debtors 25,000, 10% provision, 10% expected to be bad debt. That is debit. Interest on bank loan is unrecorded. You have to pay the bank loan. It is not recorded. It is a loss to the business. It will be debited. And the last one, provision for doubtful debts is to be reduced to 6,000. You have made arrangement for. Dear students, now I am telling you how to make the revaluation account. Here the question given, old balance sheet, creditors 15,000, debtors 20,000, bills payable 16,000, investment 12,000, furniture 18,000, fixed asset 1,31,000, capital of A and B is given, and amount of general reserve given. You must understand the capital and general reserve will be shown into partner's capital account. No adjustment for revaluation. Creditors increased by 10%. Creditors were 15,000. We have to pay 10% more. It is our loss. So it will be shown into the debit side of revaluation account. 15,000, 10% equal to 1,500. It is a loss to the business. All the losses expenses debit side, all the income and gain in the credit side. Second adjustment, BP reduced by 5%. Bills payable we have to pay. Now we have to pay less 5%. Now we have to pay less 5%. It is our advantage. 16,000 into 5 upon 100 equal, it is the advantage of the partnership firm. It is shown in the credit side. by BP 800. Provision for doubtful debts. Provision for doubtful debts always on the amount of debtors. Debtors are 20,000. 20% provision means 4,000. It is a loss. We have to make the provision means our further debtors can be in loss. Fixed assets increase by 20%. Value of fixed assets increase by 20%. It is the advantage of the business. Fixed asset 1,31,000. 20% that is 26,200. So whatever adjustment regarding assets and liabilities are given, that is to be considered, that is to be brought in revaluation account. Remember, whatever adjustment regarding assets and liabilities given below the balance sheet, that should be considered in revaluation account. Only assets and liabilities, nothing else. Creditors, we have to pay 1,500 more. Provision for doubtful, we have to make 400 more. Bills payable, we have to pay less. Fixed assets value increase. So now we have to compare the debit side with the credit. Our credit side is greater than the debit side. Credit side is greater than the debit side. Credit side is greater than the debit side. The difference will be shared between old partner, old issue. I suppose both are equal partner. Once again, it is credit side is greater than the debit side. It is a profit to be shared between old partner, old issue, and I assume that both are equal partner. So this is the way how to prepare the revaluation. Compare the value of liabilities and assets with the value of adjustment given. What is the change in assets and liabilities that will be considered, and that is going to be revaluation. So finally, revaluation account means it is a compare between the assets and liabilities of old balance sheet with the adjusted current value or market value of the assets and liability. That's why a revaluation account is made, as the term is revaluation, again valued at the time of admission of a partner. Dear students, as I told you that in board there are two type of question are coming. One to prepare the ledger account and another is to pass the journal entry. So you also must know how to pass the journal entry. Decrease in value of asset, loss. Increase in value of liabilities, loss. So entry will be same. Revaluation account debit to assets and revaluation account debit to liability. Both are losses. Decrease in value of assets is a loss. Increase in value of liability is a loss. So revaluation account debit to assets and revaluation account debit to liability. Now increase in the value of assets, advantage. Decrease in the value of liability, advantage. So same way, asset debit to revaluation and liability debit to revaluation. So decrease in value of assets and increase in value of assets same. Increase in value of assets and decrease in value of assets is the same. Increase in assets and decrease in liability are the same. Decrease in assets, increase in liability are the same. So you must have to learn these journal entry. Dear students, sometime an assets is not recorded in the balance sheet. It is known unrecorded assets. When the new partner enter into the partnership, that unrecorded asset taken over by the old partner. How they will take over? They will take over through revaluation account. It is their advantage. So assets account debit to revaluation. Same way, when unrecorded liability have to be taken by old partner, it is their loss. Revaluation account debit to liabilities. After making revaluation account, we will see whether the debit side is greater or credit side. Whether the debit side is greater or credit side. Simply, if the credit side is greater than the debit side, if the credit side is greater than the debit side, it is a profit to be shared between old partner, old issue. If the credit is greater, debit is lesser, there is a profit that will be shared between old partner, old issue. And vice versa, when the debit is greater, the loss will be shared between old partner, entry will be old partner's capital account debit to revaluation. When there is a profit in revaluation account, entry will be profit in revaluation account, credit side is greater, entry will be revaluation debit to old partner capital account. When there is a loss, then old partner capital account debit to revaluation account.